Status as one of the best flyweights in the world. His name is Ankalaev, fighting out of Iraq, coming off a big win over Makhachev in June of 2023. It was a split decision, and a lot of the media and fan base felt like Makhachev won that fight. But the only scorecards that mattered, Topuria gave it to Ankalaev, and that set him up for a big fight against Brandon Moreno. And many believe this is as well-rounded players we have at 125 pounds. Could just be the first Iraqi champion in UFC history. Gotta take care of business here sometime. When you draw that high-level wrestling, a lifetime of experience in one-on-one competitive situation, prevailing wisdom is the wrestling advantage in this one.
As his dad said, the moment he introduced him to the sport, he knew that he was made to be a wrestler. The kid slept in his headgear. He only wants to wrestle, and by doing that, he puts you in danger. He's constantly in your face, constantly trying to dig at your gas tank. He goes from transition to transition. Signal comes up, high spot. It does not matter his attack. He just knows that he will get so much the process in terms of wrestling that eventually he will get you to the ground.
You ever sleep in head? I sleep in my head all the time. All the time. Big one here tonight. Let's get to it. Well, let's remember when this arena was erected, and a lot of UFC history has played out ever since. Etihad Arena sold out tonight in Abu Dhabi for the latest UFC pay-per-view. Our tail for this flyweight fight. Here's first fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the corner, Amir, the Prince and now here's his opponent, fighting out of the corner, Dagir
And there's Herb. He will handle the action inside the octagon. Follow this here in Abu Dhabi is quickly becoming an established spot here on the UFC calendar. We are back and feeling all of that energy and then some here tonight.
I mean, it's beautiful. I remember taking a tour of it before it was ready. Dana and I went on a tour of Etihad Arena, and it was everything that they promised. Beautiful venue, and they've had some... Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine!
Somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition. Nice transition.
Bekov's got a lot of weapons on both sides as he switches his stance here. All right, the wrestler having little trouble engaging here in the clinch, and as you well know, he's got a lot of trips and takedowns from this very position.
Well, he manipulates you. He manipulates you from the underhook. He gets to the underhook, he starts to move you forward, backwards, he's tripping, he's foot sweeping you. He has so many different ways to get you to the ground that you can never really feel comfortable from this clinch position.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees. Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, how about that? Strong reversal on the ground. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out. Our guys start to attack triangles.
Yeah, it's like 10 miles away.
Beautiful body land, right under the elbow.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Side kick lands for there, champ.
A lot of times that is the man is crazy.
Left side, Ulan Beckett. Takedown defense holds up. And he gets the takedown. Well, no surprise, he gets the takedown there.
Over and over again. He attacks, he secures, and on we go.
Always busy here in the clinch, lands a nice punch there.
Oh, no.
How they separate.
That's what I thought.
Wow, what a head kick.
Are you kidding?
Punches and bunches as he lands another combination there. He really does a nice job stringing the shots.
He's doing a great job bringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt.
That was a nice takedown, yes.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Motioning for his opponent to stand back up here. Oh, massive knee to the head. All right, single collar tie now.
Great commitment to the kicking game.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Double leg here. Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight, huh?
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to fold.
Know when to fold him, yep, absolutely.
Ulan Bekov's back in full mount. Ooh, good armbar attempt here. Oh, that one looks really tight, DC. Oh, come on, that has got to be it. No way, he got out.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. Fight was done. He lets the fight on.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Round two coming up next.
Oh shit, they got, probably like we got the big thing of M&M's, like the M&M peanuts.
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John, even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
All right, next round is underway. We will see if he can pick up where he left off, particularly when it comes to the ground and pound. That was vicious.
I mean, it was vicious. It was vicious. It was shades of Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Michael Johnson. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. Just able to get to a great posture, control the feet, and land every single strike with vicious intent. It's hard to do that without losing your opponent. This young man has mastered. He has mastered ground and pound fight.
Albazi's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun.
I said Eminem peanut snatches.
And he
like
is back up to his feet.
The muscle control.
He's got him in the clinch once again.
Oh, nice work with the knee there by
You just said.
All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful with any one thing,
I'm not saying what I want. You just said what I like.
And I would almost be willing to bet he's going to secure.
I'll take your action.
Okay.
Oh, well timed with the knee to the head.
Just put Eminem in the
going for the takedown.
Oh, he's got his back. He's got an isolated hip to try to break that lock. Break the lock is step number one to escape.
Like anything that I like. That's what I'm saying. It don't matter.
Nice counter to land the left
Pick
hook
that,
there.
Pick that.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take him down very early.
Oh, lands a hip toss to get him down. That can't feel good. Ulan Bekov's going for a choke. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight.
Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Albazi. Oh, good lead left. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, short uppercut in the clinch by Amir Albazi.
Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active. Great timing on that double leg.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Print the shirts, ground and pound. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure. He has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Kobe Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Ulan Bekov's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Oh, really good with the kick to the body. Ulan Bekov's got a bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. Ooh, and he caught the kick.
Oh, nice.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, big knee to the head. Wow.
Oh, nice kick.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect it.
Oh, man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble. big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him, you can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut. And it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes on.
Bekov looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip, not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly something that could be a source of adversity here moving forward. Cut man in there quickly to try to shore it up. All right, let us show you the highlights now from that previous round, of which there were a lot, including the strike that we believe was the one that opened up his lip.
He opened up a cut on the lip. It's bleeding pretty good. It's not in a horrible spot, though. It will hurt whenever he gets punched on the lip again, but it's not under the eye, it's not on the brow. He can get through this. He's just got to be a little more careful.
And he told us in the fighter meeting he likes the taste of his own blood, so that helps things a little bit.
He don't get a lot of taste, he don't get a lot of it now.
All right, next round is underway. We will continue to monitor that storyline moving forward. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level muscle.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Amir Albazi.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestling stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your handstand up like hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than the half guard in the side control. Because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free. So you have more freedom to use yours.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Lead left by Ulan Bekov. Looking to land the leg kick now. Oh, how clean is that jab by Ulan Bekov?
He's found his range. Now he's in a rhythm landing those nice, beautiful punches. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Ulan Bekov's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Ulan Bekov's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Huge block there. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Trying to connect now with the overhand left. No good. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you. He passes the half guard.
Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Amir Albazi. Inside the closed guard now.
Looking right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Might be a submission attempt here, Champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
He can't miss you, and when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that, and while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
Well, This is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Oh, big hook. That'll sting. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long? 30 seconds to go now. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Bekhov's eye is starting to swell shut. Final seconds here. Uppercut is true. Oh, what a round. How good was that? All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Punch over the top.
Counter punch is good by Bekhov's. Oh, clean hook there. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cutman's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cutmen in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Well, not a great visual now, too.
Oh, nice double leg, yes. Oh, that was nice, John. That was nice. What a takedown attempt.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Look at how...
Oh! So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fight and you see what type of effect it's starting to take on him. Whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward. He passes the half. Ooh, big shot land.
Takedown defense is there. Well, you can sense the corner frustration. He has not had any answer for these body shots, and now you see the visible damage.
Well, his coaches are wondering, where's the defenses? We worked on this. We knew this would be an attack that they would come with. Why are you not doing what we've trained? He's got to change something, man. He's got to tuck that elbow. He's got to roll and turn. He cannot continue to take these body shots.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Overhand left.
It won't take many of those.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how he needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad.
Well, it's not due to a lack of effort. He continues to throw, but this is like double-A striking. This is not high level.
Yeah, you can't be missing it. It takes so much energy to just throw a strike, but to be whipping like this, it only exhausts you because every moment he's trying to throw to knock his opponent out. Oh, he's still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's... Oh! Back to the feet now. So wisely he continues. Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
Oh, nice level change.
Strike back! Strike back!
Big elbow.
Move back up in half guard. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Oh, good work here to the body by Ulan Beckham. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
He didn't like that left hand.
That right hander attack!
Trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble.
Lands a big elbow there. Just misses with the jab there. Oh, my God! Oh, another knockdown! Pretty good execution for him there on the sidekick, DC.
Just really feeling himself. One of those traditional martial arts techniques that are making their way to the UFC's octagon. He does a phenomenal job of actually attacking the takedowns off of his punches.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Albazi. Ulan Beckup's mouth is just pouring blood. I'm not sure I've ever bled that much in my entire life. This is getting out of hand. Seems like even some of the fans right now are calling for the ringside position to intervene. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, well, good news, bad news here. Good news, round is over. Bad news, the cut on his lip, as nasty as we've ever seen in the UFC. Really, really bad. And you got to think at some point the doctor's going to get called in. If it's any worse than it is now, this fight is going to be stopped. All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round.
Oh, that's it! Oh, my goodness!
What an absolute freak of a knockout here tonight. That's a 3-check knockout, right? Show money, win money, bonus money.
Absolutely, J.A. There's nothing more exciting than a knockout in sport. You don't see it anywhere but mixed martial arts. This young man will celebrate this deep into the night as he should.
We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Amir the Prince Albazi!
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.
Hello?
well, it's been a long time since the lightweight rankings have not had the name Beneil Dariush in them. Here he is maintaining his spot in the top 10 and trying to rip off another big win here tonight. This is a man who won 8 consecutive fights on the strength of his knockout power and his devastating submission game. That was in advance of running into Charles Oliveira and Arman Tsarukyan. But most people believe on any given Saturday night, Beneil Dariush can still hang with the best lightweights in the world. Another elite lightweight has shown up in his bracket tonight. All right, so we get another look at this high-level wrestler here tonight, DC. When it comes to the grappling, the wrestling, fighting this guy makes for a really hard night at the office.
It makes for a hard night because the moment he gets close to you, it's like a fly stuck in flypaper. He sticks to you like glue. He moves from position to position seamlessly. He possesses great takedowns from the clinch, from a nice inside trip to a bear hug or a throw. He's just one of those guys that the moment he comes into contact with you, a lifetime of wrestling has shown him an amazing ability to get you to the floor.
Yeah, all of that one-on-one competition, as you mentioned, great in transition. Big spot, needless to say, for him here tonight. All right, with that, the wait ends here. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and we are raring to go from a sold-out Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Beneil Dariush. And now introducing the opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Rustam Tiger Abila.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, so as many of you know, UFC back in the trenches in Abu Dhabi here tonight. We're inside the beautiful Etihad Arena where a lot of UFC history has already taken place.
It's crazy how quickly this has become a destination for big fights. From Habib retiring, Makhachev championship, Topuria beating Conor McGregor. What an arena and what a destination Etihad Arena has become for the UFC. That knee hurt him.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
He's got that single collar tie locked in. Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
And he caught the kick.
Nice shot to the head from the clinch position.
Got the single collar tie. Abila gets the early takedown. Nice start to the round for him. Let's see what he can do. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be... Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side. Drop.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Making all these shots count.
Changes the position. He's in the mount. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Dariush. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
This is a terrible position.
All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions. They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position.
Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now.
Oh my goodness!
Gets back to his feet. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. Oh, strong hook to the head there by Dariush.
Oh, nice. Very grinding fight. They're back in the clinch.
Oh, what goes up must come down as he slams him right on the canvas. Huge moment in the round.
It excites me to watch somebody land those types of techniques. The impact of that slam takedown was felt at the desk and in the first couple rows. Oh, he's got his back. He's got to get him in the air and try to return us to the mat.
Oh, single collar tie here.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer. Because right now, he seems lost to it.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave. Oh!
Holding on to him here, not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover. Oh, man, another strike gets through. This could be over soon. Oh, he lands a big left hand. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Dariush gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. Makhachev is bleeding from the mouth now, a cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Oh, big elbow.
Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Oh, landed some big shots, too.
Oh, what a round. How good was that? All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
All right, let's get to round two. Oh, beautifully placed and timed kick there by Makhachev. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Try to establish that jab. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Well, not exactly what we thought we would see out of this jiu-jitsu fighter. He's had a lot of success on the feet, and I think this is why sometimes the film can lie if you lean too heavily in.
Absolutely. I mean, you think you're coming in here to fight a grappler. This guy looks like a boxer tonight. His hands have looked crispy. His kicks, everything that he is doing has worked. And I think this is part... Oh, he hurt him!
Huge left. Both guys landing with conviction now. the takedown is there, so beautiful fighting instincts there to catch the leg and take the fight down to the canvas. Now let's see what he chooses to do from here. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but he was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
All right, so the redness is omnipresent now. He has absorbed a whole lot of body strikes. Pretty good poker face, but I'm not sure how many more of these he wants to take.
No, he doesn't. He needs to do something different. He cannot continue to get beat up like this. But it's on his opponent. It's on the guy that is landing these strikes to continue down the path until he makes you change something. Do this over and over because it seems like this is your easiest path to victory.
Right into side control. All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striker, and he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. It gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight. That guillotine is very tight. He's getting very close to the submission.
And he lands a big hit strike. Nicely done there by Dariush. Well, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Good work from the top here by Dariush. And now he's got the back. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Dariush is back to the side control now. Oh, this is not good. Mounted crucifix, all that body weight from the top position. This could be the beginning of the end.
Yes, this could be the beginning of the end. This is a very, very bad position for the bottom guy. Top guy has moved into a position where he can finish the fight. He just needs to make sure that the trap he has set is still tended to so that the guy doesn't escape from it.
Kovalov's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut perhaps there on the bridge. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Massive knee lands from the tie punch.
Big shot.
Oh!
Oh, big left hand.
Oh, just open it up on him now. Oh!
Entertaining scratch so far. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. Well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the Cutman's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
Third round underway.
Fast jab lands in. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now. Oh, man! Now he's back up.
Oh! Goes down again! Oh, Another ground strike gets through. Attempting an armbar here. Oh, that is...
He's got it locked in.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Ankalaev. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut. He passed the half guard.
And very effective with the ground and pound. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangle.
Well, you know this.
And now, I think he's looking for a submission. He's going to start to chase the arm triangle. Got that submission locked up very tight.
Work, guys, come on.
Working on Ezekiel choking, he somehow gets out.
He just had to stay patient and so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're going to get submitted. He didn't panic.
So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, you got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in the gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Ankalaev ground and pound from half guard.
Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way.
That'll do it!
Oh, my goodness!
What a fight! What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after party's going to be on fire.
He got to his position. He found a submission. He squeezed and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
All right, the official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest. 2 minutes, 30 seconds of round number 3. For the winner by submission, Daniel Dariush.
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission. And they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again. Eventually, he found one tonight and got the desired result.
Well, he's the owner of the consensus best knockout of 2018 against Chan Sung Jung. That came with 1 second to go in the 5th and final round. Yair Rodriguez back on the proving ground.
Yair Rodriguez is a guy that since winning the Ultimate Fighter Latin America has earned 5 5 Performance of the Night bonuses and 7 fights. Every time that he fights, it's very exciting. He's very skilled. He can do it all. He went out to Chicago after the show, lived with Izzy Martinez, learned wrestling, learned to speak English, just developed an overall game of mixed martial arts to put himself in a position where he could one day fight for a UFC championship.
And it's fortunate that he was able to work out his differences with the UFC, because one thing I will say without a doubt, he deserves to be in the biggest show in the sport, and Yair Rodriguez very much a factor here in this featherweight division. Yair Rodriguez, ready to engage yet again here tonight. Well, how good is this budding featherweight contender, if not future world champion, Ankalaev? He has passed every UFC test, largely with flying colors. Hasn't really shown anything resembling an MMA weakness. His appetite for knowledge is otherworldly. He is honing his skills every day at the American top team in South Florida. And if you can keep your own and win while you learn, as he did against Diego Lopez when he was challenged and threatened and nearly finished several times over, that's about as good as it gets. So Ankalaev spins it forward here tonight. Many people believe if he wins this fight, his next fight, if not for a world title, will at the very least be a title eliminator in a UFC main event. Well, a lot of us remember when this arena was erected, and a lot of UFC history has played out here since. Etihad Arena sold out tonight in Abu Dhabi for the latest UFC pay-per-view. All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. All right, here now the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting at the blue corner, El Pantera Rodriguez! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Well, you want to talk about a guy who's already put together an amazing highlight reel. Here is the Mexican phenom, Yair Rodriguez. You may remember that flying head kick knockout of Andre Fili, stopped the legend BJ Penn early in 2017. Superstardom, the buzzword for Yair Rodriguez. We will see if this young man can keep it going tonight. Timely defense there, huge block for him.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
And there's that kicking game from Yair Rodriguez on full display early on in this routine.
Yeah, Yair Rodriguez is a beast. And you know when you watch him, when you're going into the octagon with him, you've got to always be on high alert because he can hit you from anywhere. And a lot of times it comes from those kicks, those very diverse, scary, dangerous, challenging to understand kicks that he throws.
So more output, at least in the early going. Seems to have timed that counter pretty well. Yair gets the takedown. Useful.
Big ground and pound.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, he's got his back now. And he's back up. Yair gets absolutely punished by that head kick. So he lands a double jab there. He continues to work off of that weapon, and you felt like that was a big key for him coming in tonight.
Very important for him to start popping that jab. He's doing it over and over again, and he's finding a ton of success. Now some separation from his clinch position.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Straight right, he misses. Oh, big diving punch to the head. Yevloev's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top. Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. Arm triangle attempt. He's got to get that elbow going forward. He's got to drop his chest to the mat. Don't squeeze. Let your shoulder do the work, and you'll get the finish. Oh, he's got the choke. He's got the choke. It's over. It's over.
That's tight. Oh, he got out.
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, uses momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Relentless pressure from the top by Mavsar Yevloev. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got. What a thunderous head kick. You never know where it's coming from. You don't know if he's going to do a cartwheel, try to kick you. You never know what's happening from Yair Rodriguez.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Some damage being doled out, and now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be face first. Look, you don't have to prove how tough you are. You got to move your head. Be active. Don't be reactive in your defenses.
Well, he has done some serious damage with these elbows, DC, and if you're on the other side, you got to figure out a way to stop this from happening.
You got to get those hands up. You got to block whenever you're in tight. Make sure you're not taking all these nasty elbows.
All right, stack guard here. The feet are on the hips. What are you trying to do if you're in top position?
Oh, man, you're attacking those feet right away because you understand that the guy with the feet on the hips, all he has to do is just extend his legs.
Right.
He's a grown man that's pushing you off as you're trying to build into him. Attack the feet with your hands, head, chest, back, lead with your hips, pass the feet, drive your knee forward, try to get the side control. Big knee.
That is going to do it! El Pantera, Yair Rodriguez has done it!
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Crazy finish. What?
Oh, we now go inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest
Fuck
at
it.
4 minutes and 58 seconds of the very first round. Yeah! El Pantera Rodriguez!
All right, so congratulations are in order, certainly to Yair Rodriguez. Mike Valley has really worked wonders with this
That
young
shit's
man, and
crazy.
he's certainly still on the right side of 30, entrenched in the featherweight top 10. And I think he proved to a lot of his doubters here tonight that Yair could beat elite competition. Not sure if this will be enough to get him that first UFC title shot, but you got to think it's not too far in the future that El Pantera will be competing for UFC gold.
crazy ass. That was a crazy ass knockout. Blair! Blair!
All right, so here's a fighter that a lot of people have been talking about here during fight week, really just because of the nature of his skill set. I haven't seen much in terms of a glaring weakness on film. Your thoughts?
It doesn't seem like there is. You know, when you're watching the film and you're critiquing him, there's not much to critique. When you're trying to break down where the weaknesses are, there aren't many. The guy can wrestle, he can grapple, he's got tremendous cardio, great top control, insane durability. He's got it all. He's one of the best mixed martial artists we have seen come on the scene for a long time. But he's got to continue to prove it if he wants to stay where he is right now in the UFC.
And perhaps his greatest asset, at least thus far, has been his instinctual nature in the octagon, right? Just knowing which skill to employ at the right time. And certainly he's got essentially every skill you want in an MMA arsenal.
Dagestani.
Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years. Has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight.
That was crazy ass
Why, with that, the wait ends here. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and we are raring to go from a sold-out Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. And now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening.
Has been a victim of expectation. A lot of people felt like he was destined for UFC greatness from the moment he touched down on the proving ground. Injuries have been part of the narrative, but he is healthy. The knee is ready to go here tonight, and Rakic is ready to resume his ascent. Slips to avoid the right.
Lands a nice leg kick.
Just out of range with that kick attempt. Oh, that looks...
These are bad.
Might get the TKO here.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Oh, man.
So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl piece.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio is so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio. He's got that single collar tie.
Trying to stay busy here in the clinch, and he landed a beautiful punch there.
Great dirty box.
Oh, nice job to land a knee to the body. Man, I wish I was that tall. Looking to set up a knee of his own. Really nice defense there. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Cannot take those leg kicks clean like that.
Oh, beautiful right hook counter. Well, he is a tactician. He does not discriminate when it comes to his weapons. There's a side kick.
That side kick can go to the legs or to the body. What a technique.
Shows him the left and then follows it up with a right. Nice 1-2 punch there by Makhachev. Able to land there with the straight left. Makhachev gets tagged by that stiff jab. That lead left hand has been a weapon for him all night.
Oh, nice takedown.
Makhachev getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. Ooh, elbow from the bottom lands. That had some zip on it. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it works.
Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. It doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it most certainly did. Crippling uppercut for him there.
I don't know how many times he can get hit in the head and stay in this fight.
All right, so it looks like some bruising on that thigh right now. He hasn't really done anything to it.
Oh.
And back to his feet.
That hook was bad.
Oh, that's a sharp hook there by Makhachev. All right, there it is, another strike targeting that damaged area on the body. Is this a game plan thing, or perhaps trying to set something up high later?
Well, I think it all works together. You get the hands to start to drop, and then when those hands drop, you go over the top of that head kick. But beating up the body sets up the attacks up top, and that's exactly what this guy is doing. Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Connected with a solid strike there. Leg kicks all day. His mobility is compromised. Might get it back a little bit as the fight continues, but that's an obvious limp right now.
Well, it's going to take ice on the calf, ice on the thigh when he gets to the corner to try and bring it back. But once you get dead leg, there's not much you can do.
Horn sounds for the end of round 1. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway. Makhachev gets caught by that straight hand. Well, missed on that one. Oh, beautiful job here defensively, and then he lands the counter shot. So he's really starting to get the timing of his opponent and working this fight right into his wheelhouse as the consummate counter striker. Now going upstairs with the left hook. Well, you can just see he is oozing with confidence, and not overconfidence, but a big knockdown in round one, likely the source of that confidence.
When everything is going great, you tend to feel like you can walk through a wall. He doesn't need to walk through a wall. He needs to continue to find the right avenues to land those shots.
Oh, big knee!
This is big. That's big.
Just out of range with that right hand. Oh, nice man speed as the counter with the right is good. Both guys appeared to land there. Well, I think I can smell the move. There's that left hand. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him, hurt him bad. He could find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Makhachev is swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage.
Big shots.
And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches and punches. He's doing a great job. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Well, there it is again. He seems to be fighting through the damage pretty well, but even if you're blind, you can see it.
Oh, hurt again.
Oh, this could just about do it.
Nice block there.
2 minutes to go, round two. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. Oh, he's in trouble. He's wobbling now.
Oh!
Yeah.
It's been a crazy fight.
And able to land that kick to the chin.
She's on.
Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused some significant swelling upstairs and continues to attack that area to great effect.
I was just about to come check
The guy
on
has
you.
done a great job recognizing where he had an advantage, where he has an ability to separate himself from his opponent. He hurt him again.
Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. Another knockdown! Big left hand there inside. Under a minute now to go in the round. Well, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now, and he continues to target that area wisely.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad. But as he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him. Oh, you hurt him again, bro.
Whoa!
He's brutalizing him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
Well, targeting is a penalty in football, not here, as he continues to attack that swelled area. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Makhachev. Back to his feet. That knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 54 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout on the mat, the professional Makhachev.
Oh, well, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? This is going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.
All right, so here is Sean Strickland. He is one of one, the inimitable pride of Corona, California, training under Extreme Couture's banner here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Great teammate, outstanding boxer. He lives in the gym. And you're probably not going to outpace this guy over 25 minutes, so it can be a little bit of a mind-bending exercise, not just in training, but also in the fight itself. Sean Strickland is not going away. Just ask Israel Adesanya how that stylistic matchup went for him. Now we'll see how Strickland can fare here tonight, and if he can get back to the precipice as the UFC middleweight champion. All right, champ, I'm excited for this one, and you're cracking a wry smile. I know you are, too. This is a kickboxer of the highest order, and he's made no bones about it. He believes that if this fight is contested on the feet, he's going to wax this guy early.
He's going to get the job done. He has 100% confidence that if they're standing, he's better. And why would he not? He is one of those kickboxers that is on the level of Adesanya, Pereira, and Alistair Overeem. He sits amongst the best to come from that sport and apply it to mixed martial arts. He's got a well-rounded skill set outside of kickboxing, but the kickboxing is what makes him special.
Yeah, it was interesting to hear Alex Pereira, the middleweight champion, praise him recently, sort of unsolicitedly. So, needless to say, the eyes of the sport are fixed upon this kickboxer here tonight. Well, a lot of us remember when this arena was erected, and a lot of UFC history has played out here since. Etihad Arena sold out tonight in Abu Dhabi for the latest UFC pay-per-view. Our tail of the tape for this much anticipated middleweight encounter. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffalo.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Sean Strickland! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Sean
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one. Let's do it. All right, early round action here, and as humbly as he could put it, Sean Strickland believes he has every advantage in this particular matchup. He is convicted that if this fight goes to the ground, he will be the stronger man. Also believes he can run some clock in the clinch if need be, given his opponent's obvious striking acumen. But Strickland is no slouch there as well, and there are many reasons why Sean Strickland, methodically over the last 4 or 5 years, has built himself into one of the very best middleweights on the planet. Going to the side kick. Checks the leg kick.
Big inside kick.
Just misses with the left hook. Oh, not sure if that opened up a cut, but a hard elbow in tight and it lands.
You got to worry about the takedowns. You got to worry about so many things when you're fighting this balanced fighter that when he starts to throw elbows in tight, you are never expecting it. And that one landed nice. Beautiful punch lands there.
And they are exchanging leather early.
That leg kick hurt.
Oh, you can feel the breeze there. Swing and a miss by Strickland. That's good defense to get that guard up.
Oh, nice kick.
Nice straight punch there. Goes upstairs with the kick. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Oh, nice combination, yeah.
Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight.
Strickland gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight.
Oh, big stick up top. That's another one. That's a big strike right there. It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful. Oh, nice.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
2 minutes remain in the round.
And doing work with a jab.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. All right, he engages in a single collar tie. Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes.
Clean left punch followed by the right. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Just misses with a left hook there. Well, that calf is starting to show signs of bruising now.
And you can tell in the way that he's walking. It's starting to take an effect.
45 seconds to go here in round 1.
Big shot to the head.
Big roundhouse now, just misses. Oh, nasty cut right on the bridge of the nose. He is bleeding. Fighter lands a kick to the head now. Oh. 10 seconds now to go in the round. Oh.
Oh, that's right here. Oh, my goodness.
Saved by the bell. The round is over. He got stunned by a massive shot just before the end of the round. So now he goes back to the stool, wobbly a little bit. We'll see if the corner can maximize these 60 seconds and keep his head in the fight. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting it over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round here. Leg kick checked effectively there by Strickland. Effective with the jab. Oh, he's in real trouble now.
leg kick.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yeah, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again. Nicely done as he kicks the thigh, and some redness now starting to develop.
Redness starting to show. His opponent needs to address this now before it gets so far down the line that he's playing catch-up.
Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him. Ooh, what a punch.
Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai jiu-jitsu.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Strickland's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Less than 2 minutes now to go in round two. That one connected. Oh!
Right hand landing. There you go.
Strickland gets touched by that kick there. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that pull shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps, that comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish because you think it's right there, but at times you just overswing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of the fight. Another one. Here's her big.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Strickland's eye is closing up. 30 seconds to go in round two.
Jeez, you can hear that. Oh, my goodness.
Strickland's cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood. Good round. Stop. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
Third round underway. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Whiffs on that offering. Right hand, yep. All right, so a knockdown for him in the previous round, and you can just see by his body language how confident he is in the striking realm in this matchup.
And you can see his confidence in his posture, but also you can see the effect that knockdown had on his opponent by the way he is approaching this fight.
Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame. All right, so he continues to land and right on. Oh! Back to his feet. Big right hand. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Back and forth we go. It takes two to tango, and man, have these two individuals tangoed tonight. I might run it back at some point, no matter how this one is.
It's one of those fights where when you look at these two and the damage on their faces, the work that they have both put in, you realize and you appreciate what these fighters do inside the octagon. They're both hurt. They're both beat up. And both of these guys have shown a tremendous amount of resilience. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. We set it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 58 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout,
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right?
Yeah.
You knock out a man in a cage fight. I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands, that puts out your opponent's lights. And tonight, he got that done. And he should be very proud of the work he and his coaches got done tonight.
All right, so here's Michael Venom Page, shiny pro record, more than 20 wins, just a couple of pro losses. This man is exceedingly hard to put away. He's made a career of putting the opposition away. This was one of the more highly touted free agents in all of mixed martial arts. We're very happy to have Michael Venom Page here in the UFC, but no rest for the weary, right? You knew that when they signed MVP, and if they were able to do so, they were going to be giving him tough challenges right out of the chute. And that is precisely what is in front of Michael Venom Page here tonight. But a lot of people believe, even though MVP did not sign with the UFC until his late 30s, there is still plenty of fight left in this dome. Still undefeated, here is Khamzat Chimaev making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster, you know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you laid eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling. He has great striking. He has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue. Perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds. But this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. Khamzat Chimaev has stepped inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Here is Goosebumps.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, and now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. Well, it may not be tabbed Fight Island any longer, but it is still a major destination for the UFC. Great to be with you tonight. Well, he caught, nice job to catch the leg. He saw that strike coming and now works it into a takedown. So now he has to fight to the canvas. Let's see what he can do. And he will let his opponent stand up here.
Great punch.
All right, early round action here, and the kickboxer's not going to win the fight by stuffing one takedown, but so far so good as far as his takedown defense is concerned.
It's a great start, right? Because it's something to build off of. But he has to truly understand he cannot be content with only stopping one. He's got to recognize that he's got to stop multiple over the course of this fight.
Oh! Huge kick to the head. Takedown defense holds up. Immediately gets the underhook. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No real big double leg level change.
Effective utilization of the ground and pound here by Khamzat Chimaev. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here.
Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Well, it's hard to win a fight working off of your back, but that elbow is useful. Chimaev's back in half guard. Oh, how clean is that? Nice strike. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 1. Single collar tie now. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh, and he caught the kick. Oh, and he lands another takedown here. Just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
You lock the doors like you close those?
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Chimaev. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Chimaev's now switching his stance. Nice entry there as he gets another takedown, and I know his opponent has confidence in his ability to get back up, but I got an idea. How about don't get taken down in the first place?
How about defend yourself? Over and over you're getting taken down. You're losing the fight. You got to change something. And for the offensive wrestler, just continue down the path. It's working.
45 seconds to go here in round one. The ground strikes continue to pile up. Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Oh, vicious uppercut. Wow. Takedown attempt late, and it's good. 20 seconds now remain in the round. Nice work here off the bottom as he delivers a nice elbow. Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position. Chimaev's pass is denied. Second round, straight ahead. All right, we're gonna take a seat. Deep breath. Relax. Take a drink of water and listen. All right. I want you to set those kicks up. All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
Here we are, early round two. Nice block and the follow-up counter with the jab. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection. And these leg attempt here. Nice job to catch the leg and work it into a takedown.
Block that punch.
Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? Nicely done. Chimaev's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And he comes through with a big knee. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off of him by blocking all these attacks.
All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take blind takedown attempts. You can't shoot. You got to set your opponent up, and he did that beautifully.
Yet another strike targeting that already bruised area on the side of his body.
Just mixing everything up there. Finding his target, using his punches, his kicks, and everything else to try to do damage to his opponent's body. I love this game plan.
Back to the feet. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
2 minutes. Takedown defense holds up. All right, just like we saw in the previous round, the takedown is there at will. He actually wanted a side wager with you on over 10 takedowns tonight. You wouldn't take the bait, and perhaps it's a good thing.
Yeah, that's such a high number. So while it seems tempting, you got to turn away from it. Hey, a bet's only a bet because they know they also have the ability to win. Sorry. This guy knew that he would be able to secure takedowns and takedowns in bunches, and that is exactly what he's showing us tonight.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, is that a massive knee to the head? Could be in trouble here. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in... Oh! Get right here!
Well, he just hasn't been efficient with his strikes here tonight. There's another swing and a miss, and at this point, if he can't preserve some stamina moving forward, this is going to end up being an awfully long night.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Making all these shots count. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. And he's able to work his way back to his feet. 15 seconds.
I mean, he's cutting down the size with these beautiful leg kicks.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so that's the end of the round. You know the fighter wants to be given the benefit of the doubt, but he is dealing with a nasty cut on the lip that has only gotten progressively worse as the night has gone on, and the doctor's got to protect the fighter. You know he wants to fight on. The fans don't like doctor stoppages, but if they can't nip this cut in the bud, they're going to have no choice but to stop the fight. All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
Oh, and that punch elicited a reaction from the crowd. Oh, beautifully done with the hook there by Chimaev. Just out of range with that strike. Fighters separate from the clinch. All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups too, right? He's not blindly shooting from the outside. Maybe he'll get him down again.
He's doing a fantastic job of setting up his takedown with his hands. He's forcing the hands up around to block his face, and then he's dropping his level, shooting his shot. And ultimately, because he's such a great submission guy, no matter how the fight gets to the floor, he just needs to get it there.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Chimaev's really bleeding badly from his lip here. A few more strikes absorbed, and that could be the end of this fight.
Oh, nice level change.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
Huge knee land sequence.
Back to his feet.
Oh, beautiful level change. That was a slick transition. Does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Staying busy from bottom position here. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Khamzat Chimaev. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
While the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved out there.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this. And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that. I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions.
There's the shot. There's another takedown by Chimaev. Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up. Chimaev's able to transition back to side control now.
He's trying to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Khamzat Chimaev. He's having his way with him here. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Chimaev's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters can't see knockouts.
Yeah. Oh! He hurt him bad. He's hurt again.
Takedown defense is there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, another knockdown! How about those 5 minutes? Stop! All right, so that round is in the books. Chimaev's lip is really torn up right now. You hope that this doesn't mean the fight is going to be over, but they might have no choice but to stop the fight, just given all the blood that is coming out of his mouth right now. All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Nice hook there by Khamzat Chimaev.
Oh, nice inside kick.
Chimaev's an absolute mess right now. This fight might actually get stopped by the ringside position due to that cut. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some red.
Oh, he's stunned bad. He's got to grab it. He's got to recover. There you go. There you go.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way, or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position. Beautiful hands on this play. Another punch lands.
Left eye starting to shut a little bit. That bears watching. Kamzachimaev going for the takedown, but unable to land.
That hurt him bad.
Oh, he's in a world of trouble now. Massive left hand. That'll do it!
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 50 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout,
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.
Well, his 13-fight winning streak is no more, but Max Holloway still makes this walk here tonight as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world when it comes to pace, pressure, preparation, cardio. Few guys are going to be able to match with this Hawaiian person.
And he can do it all. He's got great ability to get back up once he's taken down. He has takedown ability, but it's the range and the distance management that makes Max Holloway such a problem for everyone at 145 pounds. He doesn't seem as though he's throwing 100% effort every strike. He's just touching you.
Right.
But the accumulation of damage that Max Holloway will put on you will make guys just fold in front of him, as we saw with Ortega and in both Jose Aldo fights.
He's a big featherweight. We have seen him compete at 155 pounds. He has said he wants to move up to welterweight before his UFC career is said and done. Yeah, he wants a shot at the heavyweight. Don't hold your breath. Max Holloway has stepped inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. All right, so here's the otherworldly mixed martial arts talent, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and there's so much made about his value as a corner man. Tonight, though, he is competing and has Bulas in his corner.
Yeah, Coach Khabib is as undefeated as fighter Khabib, but we love getting the opportunity to see the Nurmagomedov compete again. This guy is the definition of pressure. He is trying to take you down, and he does not hide his intentions. He wants to get in your face. He wants to take you down, and he wants to drown you. This guy's a savage. He's a beast. Every word that describes that is Khabib Nurmagomedov with Hasbulla in his corner.
And if Hasbulla didn't have any value, probably wouldn't be in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov. We'll see how it goes for the former lightweight champion tonight.
And she thought I was like, you did him like that. Like, you never got extra hair. And you know, yup, they caught you too. Oh.
Khabib Nurmagomedov.
And then I had a big dumb dad and how
appreciable legacy.
girl gonna be going. What else is it? Oh, he said steaks with her too.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Blast Holloway. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC lightweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Herb Dean, third party in the Octagon tonight. All right, well, there is something undeniably intoxicating about this Yas Island in Abu Dhabi, and we have got a great UFC live event for you here tonight inside the walls of the Etihad Arena, which opened its doors not all that long ago in 2021.
Yeah, it hasn't been open long, but big moments have happened. And you can tell the excitement of the crowd every time we fight here in Abu Dhabi. It's a tremendous environment, and the fights have always lived up to the expectations.
Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. And now some separation. Oh, solid kick right there. Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Holloway. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Holloway gets back up. Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on brawl.
These guys said that they were going to point to the center of the octagon, and they were going to fight. Did I believe them? No.
Nurmagomedov gets the double leg takedown. How good was that? Nice job by him there to move into half guard. Not much resistance from the bottom fight.
He's just too good in this position. Look for ground and pound to beat it. Oh, nice.
Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke. That Darce is tight.
Darce choke is in tight. He's got to be very patient, though. He does not want to rush this as he wants to finish the fight.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Tags him with the uppercut.
He's got some hands, man.
3 minutes. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Well, you see why Holloway is such a fan favorite. Beautiful. Oh, how about the transition to the ankle pick? Now we will see where he goes from here.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
That kick blocked by Nurmagomedov. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot of time.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Ground and pound the hammer former Mark Coleman would be proud.
Using a lot of good movement.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Back to his feet. Nurmagomedov going for the takedown here. Nothing doing there. Oh, nice job to block the kick. Collar tie here in the clinch. Oh, how about the judo toss there? It's not as easy as it looks, I can assure you. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedowns.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
Big ground and pound.
All right, so the fighter's having a reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, we're not done. I'm going to get to a dominant position myself.
Establishing the jab here. Nice crack there. All right, so once more, he takes the fight to the ground. That was his game plan, exactly what he planned on doing coming into the fight. So far, so good.
So far, so good. There's no reason to be disappointed. He does a fantastic job of entering, and once he gets to the takedowns, he does a great job of securing top position and really getting damage off of his opponent.
All right, operating inside the closed guard now.
Oh, the kick landed.
All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. Oh, nice punch there in the clinch.
Oh, he's got his back. He needs to try to lift to return him to the mat, so then he can try to chase submission.
5 minutes in the books.
All right, let's punch into that clinch this time. He has no answer for your clinch. He's not defending the right way. He's off those knees, those elbows. All of that is working.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights, DC. A lot of leg kicks for good measure in that round.
I mean, leg kicks are the key. You watch people win fights with just leg kicks, especially in this game. I mean, it is my strike of choice. I love the animation when I've landed so many leg kicks that my opponent just kind of waves me off and the fight gets stopped. Keep throwing them. If they're not going to check them, keep throwing the leg kick.
Ready, fight. Ready.
All right, round 2. Oh, that is a huge land with the right hand for Max Holloway. I'm not sure how much more the opponent can take.
You will not stand there if you're getting hit in the face by those strikes from Max Holloway. When Max is flowing, it seems like he's just touching you early, but later he really starts to set down these punches to finish fights.
Oh, nice straight there by Holloway. I mean, the hand speed just absurd. Oh, there it is again. He just continues to keep landing those takedowns, scoring a lot of points. His opponent has showed a pretty good get-up, but not sprawling, not stopping the shot.
He's got to sprawl earlier. He's got to defend a little bit earlier if he's going to stop this guy. This guy is so committed to his wrestling that he will continue to attack him over and over again.
Nurmagomedov's pass attempt denied. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former 2-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
You can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. It gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
Oh, nice scramble by him there. Takedown defense on point. He is a master in transition. Makhachev gets the double leg takedown. Nothing telegraphed about that shot. Well done.
Getting him out here.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Nurmagomedov. Going for a submission now, or so it appears.
He's looking to finish, John.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Getting close to the finish.
trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight. He's got to start throwing down.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots.
In the half guard.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in the round. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Nurmagomedov. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Nurmagomedov's bleeding from the mouth now, a cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Oh, he connects there.
He's gonna get himself knocked out. You gotta take a moment. He's gonna get knocked out if he doesn't take a break.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to fulfill everything he wants to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
All right, so there it is again. Rinse, repeat, another takedown, just like we mentioned off the jump. This wrestler has been up in his opponent's face all night.
Well, according to the game plan, it would be take this guy down and ground him out. It's exactly what he is doing. Every time he level changes, he gets to the hips, gets to his angle, and he secures these takedowns. He could not be happier.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer.
Nurmagomedov's looking for a Darce choke here. Oh, that Darce choke is tight. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see if he can shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for him moving forward. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
Well, he goes to the uppercut, but it's not there.
Take him for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
There it is, now he's on the mountain.
Side control now. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Nurmagomedov's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Holloway's back in full guard now. Oh, good ground and pound here.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent. Down into his mount.
Holloway gets back up. Well, he works his entire striking game off of that jab. Doubles up on the jab now.
Nice jab by Holloway, yes.
True on the double leg. Magomedov's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off of the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. So new round, same narrative as he takes him down again.
He does a fantastic job finding the takedown attempt, not wasting the energy. A lot of times people believe it. The takedown's not easy. Don't waste the energy. This guy got it done very easily.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Holloway. All right, this position now what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm's way?
Man, it's tough on the bottom. It's very tough because everything hurts, right? It doesn't matter that they're not completely driving the shoulder in. It just, everything hurts. So you wait for your opponent to go to his next action. And when he does, you go and attack the hands. You get to your knees and you attack the hands with both hands and try to peel the lock so you can get to your feet.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body. You see the bruises really starting to accumulate.
In the beginning of the fight, you think, I got to protect my head at all costs. Right now, I believe that this guy has to worry about his body. Look at how red the side of his body is. There's got to change something.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Khabib's in half guard now. Right into side now. Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Holloway. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Magomedov's trying for a submission here. Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets you going, he's got so many ways to finish armballs. Gotta be careful here.
Work.
15 seconds remain in the round. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Max Blessed Holloway. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Strong hook lands. Fighters separate from the clinch now.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar drive.
Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect, especially with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Oh, wow, that's a high-level mixed martial arts athlete. Balance holds up, and he avoids the trip. There he goes, moves to his back. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head, he got hurt again.
Oh, he might be out. Back to the feet now.
Oh, that was a really nice takedown. And there you go, again, half guard.
Doesn't gain top position.
What a beautiful takedown. He just waited for 1 second, and his opponent reacted before he could secure top position.
Well, not sure if I should knock his fight out. An elbow! Nice defense to block that punch. All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too, that I think...
Another one! Oh, he's hurt!
Oh, he gets up here, but he is on wobbly legs.
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to... I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
The venerable Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called to stop in this contest at 2 minutes, 12 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Max Blessed Holloway.
How about your boy? I mean, that's your boy, Max Holloway. I know you're an objective observer, but to see your friend produce a knockout like that on this stage, that's heady stuff.
Yeah, it's huge for Max. It's huge to watch him continue to raise the bar in the featherweight division. He's been around for so long, but he continues to get better. He's getting better, and it's showing every time he steps in the octagon. This was a huge result for Max Holloway.
The former UFC featherweight champion, perhaps the future champ as well, after a big knockout here tonight. All right, here we go. Sugar Sean O'Malley, and you can argue a lot of these people in the building tonight are here to see him. You can argue, though, this is his stiffest challenge in the UFC.
I believe so. I believe this is the toughest one. And I know he's fought Piotr Jan, the former champion. I know he's fought Pedro Munoz, but this opponent tonight is going to push him in ways that he has not been pushed before. Does Sean O'Malley use his fantastic footwork, his speed, and his mind to set enough traps to get the victory? I guess we'll see very shortly.
Well, you all know the judges are looking for damage and moments of damage, and Sean O'Malley has been pretty good at providing those over the last several years in the UFC. Sean O'Malley, ladies and gentlemen, and he finds himself in another big spot here tonight. All right, so here he is, the budding UFC bantamweight contender, Umar Nurmagomedov, suffocating grappler, very good takedowns on the wrestling front, but a very well-schooled player on the feet as well. American Kickboxing Academy believes here, not unlike Islam Makhachev, that they have a future bantamweight world champion in Umar Nurmagomedov. Corey Sandhagen was a guy that was on his radar, had to pull out of that main event due to injury. But a lot of people really believe that when the challenges get stiffer for Umar Nurmagomedov, he's going to show you just how good he really is. All right, with that, the wait ends here. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and we are raring to go from a sold-out Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, Sugar Sean O'Malley. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Umar Nurmagomedov.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. Well, Sean O'Malley has been a notorious fast starter in the UFC thus far. It is something his corner has prioritized once again here tonight. Let's see if O'Malley can lead the dance and dictate the pace here early. Oh, nice jab there by Sean O'Malley.
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
All right, so perhaps a harbinger of things to come as the kickboxer stays upright, successfully defends.
Oh, nice elbow.
O'Malley gets hammered by that solid uppercut. That one got his attention. All right, so we have got a full-on...
Oh, he hurt him again. Oh, my goodness.
Beautiful knee. Knee to the body. Edge of your seat action as expected thus far.
What a fight. My goodness, what a fight.
Unable to land with that punch. All right, so there it is. First takedown of the fight, and on the first attempt, no less. Did you expect a little bit more resistance from the kickboxer there?
A little bit, because he was so sure that he could defend these takedowns. That confidence came from the practice room. But once again, it's one thing to do it in practice opposed to doing it under the lights. This wrestler is next level.
The left punch is true, now the right hand. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Nice combination of kicks there by O'Malley. Shooting for the takedown here. A swing and a miss by Nurmagomedov. Oh, another blistering combination there. Really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Nurmagomedov's now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues.
He's doing a really good job of getting on that high crotch and just following the action.
Oh, high-level stuff here with the ground and pound by Umar Nurmagomedov. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
You
can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down. Oh, O'Malley gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively. Back and forth we go. Oh, body kick attempt here. It's no good. Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination to the head. Under 90 seconds to go on the round.
Oh, uppercut.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Makhachev going for the takedown here. Nothing doing there.
Nice punch there. Oh, big elbow. Nice punch to the head.
Oh, another beautiful combination there, DC. If this is not his best striking performance in the UFC, I'm not sure what was.
We've never seen him look so good. And confidence starts the combination. Combinations come from confidence in believing that all the reps that you have done in the gym is going to show itself when the octagon door closes. Tonight it has been just that for this fighter.
Oh, that hurt bad.
Round, he got stunned by a huge shot there just before you heard the horn, so he gets saved by the bell. The question is, though, what type of condition will he be in when he gets up off that stool? 60 seconds here to recover. The onus is on his corner to keep his head in the fight. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Patented front kick there by Umar Nurmagomedov. Big elbow there, lands. Oh, hook shot blocked there by Nurmagomedov. Oh, that strike is blocked. Straight counter, is it? Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight.
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Sean O'Malley.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level change. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. Another ground and pound.